Good afternoon, everyone. In today's video, we are looking at the more of the severe weather that's going to be happening over this week. We are going to be seeing a very active week ahead, and as we're looking at today, we do have a severe thunderstorm risk here in the orange area. That's including Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri. Again, this is where you can see potential severe thunderstorms throughout today in the orange and yellow areas. Also, isolated severe storms can be possible in the green, the kind of dark green areas. So there's a tornado risk. We do have a 5% chance for tornadoes today, so make sure you are aware, keep your eyes on the sky, and if a tornado warning is issued, make sure you do take those proper precautions and move into your tornado safe place. So also, we do have a wind risk, a major wind threat here, so 70-mile-per-hour winds, even 75-mile-per-hour winds could be possible within some of these storms today. So again, you need to be prepared for these storms. You need to be prepared now before those storms actually hit, because they may be very damaging, especially with hail. We could also see over 2 inches in diameter of hail here in some storms, especially in the red and significant kind of hatched risk. That's where you can see some very large hail throughout today. Let's look at current radar and future radar. Right now, this is currently, so we have some storms going on in Iowa there, and if we zoom out here, nothing really much going on in the country just yet here. The time and day is going to be the top left corner as always here, but let's go ahead and dive into the future radar here. As you can see, we are going to be moving into 5 p.m. here, and still pretty much the same stuff going on here. And as we move into 6 p.m., still same stuff. We're still seeing a little bit of storms over here popping up in the Rocky Mountains, and those will continue throughout this evening here. And look at these look at the storm cover just continue to erupt over here about 8 p.m. or so, and then as we head here into about 9 or 10 p.m. Central Time, we are going to see some very clustered and widespread storms here in that slight risk area. Again, tornadoes, a few tornadoes can be ruled out, but again, be prepared if you are going to be in a tornado warning today. But main threats again are going to be very large hail and very damaging wind gusts, especially late tonight as we head into 12 a.m. or so. These storms really continue in coverage here across Kansas and Nebraska here. So Lincoln, Omaha, Wichita, Atchison, Kansas City will also be in the path of this here. As we head forward here, you see these storms just continue to be erupting in coverage as we head into 2 a.m. or so. Omaha, Des Moines, Kansas City is really going to see some big-time storms here around 3 a.m. or so, and those just continue into Missouri, Iowa, and then even into Illinois as we head to 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's going to be a very stormy morning here around the Jefferson City area, St. Louis, Springfield, Illinois, Macomb, Galesburg, Davenport. Those areas generally will be seeing a very stormy morning here for tomorrow as we head to 7 a.m. Those heads in Springfield, then Bloomington, Champaign. So definitely some very again, very widespread storms are going to be expected here overnight into tomorrow morning. Let's take a look at tomorrow's severe thunderstorm outlook. We do have a slight risk for severe thunderstorms here for Thursday in, again, that yellow area. That's where you can see more severe weather expected. We don't have any details on this yet, but I do think there may be a tornado risk, wind risk, and hail risk. So all hazards, I think, could be also possible for Thursday. I also haven't really been looking at the models for this setup in particular, but just be weather aware here for Thursday. Here's the day 4 outlook. So Friday, day about 3 or 4 days out from now. So as you can see, we have a very widespread 15% chance for severe weather on Friday. We've been keeping a close eye on this, as this looks like a very widespread event that it could be going down on Friday here. So definitely, if you live here in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, you need to keep a close eye on this one. This could, I think this could definitely be quite the widespread event here. The most widespread event, I think, of the 2022 storm season could be going down right here. So, and this is going to be a massive cold front that's going to be going down into this region. I think a lot of these storms may be linear, but also may be some pockets there of discrete supercells. That's where the main tornado risk, I think, is going to be for some of those discrete supercells that may form before the line forms. We're just going to have to really keep a close eye on this severe weather threat for Friday. For tonight's tornado risk is about 3 a.m. or so, so storms are going to be headed into this kind of general Kansas City, Des Moines area. I think there's going to be a pocket of a tornado chance here or two up here north of Topeka, Kansas, south of Omaha. Definitely, I would be weather aware here if you were northwest of Kansas City, because I think it could be a very well a decent pocket here of about a 3 on the significant tornado parameter. So any of you, whether we're here throughout tonight, and make sure you do have those ways to get warnings and watches, because I do think there may be a minimal tornado risk here late tonight. Here's the European model here for Friday. As you can see, we are going to be looking at 6 a.m. So let's head towards 12 p.m. and no storms are developing for Friday's risk, but we headed to around the early evening hours, so about 6 p.m. or so. Look at these storms; they are looking intense already. Very quickly developing here by 6 p.m. or so. Again, not many details on Friday's risk yet, but I do think a lot of these storms could be linear. Some could be discrete supercells. Again, discrete supercells are the most likely storm to produce tornadoes, but linear storms actually also produce tornadoes. So we're gonna have to keep a close eye here on Friday. This looks to be happening in the evening hours, late afternoon hours or so, and then likely not really heading much throughout the overnight hours, which is a good thing. But look at this. This is 12 p.m. of Saturday, and look at this. We have a massive area of thunderstorms developing according to the European model here around lunchtime. So it's going to be really interesting here for Friday and Saturday. Again, not many details out for Friday, I don't think. But as you can see, there is definitely going to be quite the cluster of thunderstorms here for the overnight hours of Friday and then into Saturday across the northern Midwest. So we're going to have to watch these, and I'll have more details out in tomorrow's video. If you did enjoy, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. I have daily uploads here and daily updates on everything severe weather, and also hurricane season is on its way. Hurricane season is pretty much here, as we already see a hurricane possible on the GFS model. So we're going to have to watch that, and if the GFS model does continue to trend that hurricane, I may make a video on it or two, but it may depend here. But share this video with any friends or family that may want the latest updates on anything weather. But as always, stay safe.